Hello everyone, this is the Defense Scope reporting. By now, you must have heard that a dedicated ceasefire has been announced between Pakistan and India. The United States mediated it, and it started being implemented yesterday. During this period, there were some ceasefire violations in certain areas. India sent drones, and we shot them down. So there were some patches where ceasefire violations occurred. But right now, as I'm recording this video, the ceasefire agreement is being fully implemented. Both countries have agreed to it and are following through. From the perspective of the citizens of both countries, this is really positive news because the situation between our nations has improved compared to the last week or two. Things have really cooled down, so that's a good thing in itself, but the purpose of making this video today is to clear up any confusion you might have regarding Operation Baniyanul Marsoos. Pakistan has conducted strikes inside India, and before this operation we inflicted damage on them that I want to revisit for you. I want to share the reality of how, despite being a smaller country with limited resources, we've managed to dominate them in these last 7 to 8 days. You'll remember that the night before the operations in Baniyanul Marsoos started, the DGISPR held the most important press conference we've had so far. Officials from the DGISPR as well as the Pakistan Air Force and Navy were also present. Notably, our DG of Air Operations, Air Vice Marshal Aurangzeb, attended as the PAF official. He provided detailed information about the Pakistan Air Force's retaliation against the Indian Air Force and explained how we shot down 5 of their aircraft in response. However, due to Operation Baniyanul Marsoos, our important conference didn't get much media attention. It's really important for you to understand the key topics related to this conference from this video. Some very significant things were confirmed by AVM Aurangzeb during that conference. He confirmed the downing of 5 Indian aircraft, including their types and origins. And guess what? 3 of those aircraft were Rafales. That's right, you heard it correctly. 3 of them were Rafales. It's been confirmed through their electronic signatures that we took down those 3 Rafale aircraft and had been shot down. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to play this particular clip now. From the Rafale formation, the call sign is Godzilla. And as soon as the 2 animals are extinct, this one is also extinct. Please play it. For reading, please. So, he's asking about the formation member. Check the operation. The formation knows. His leader knows that his number 1 flight member is not there. They have an R. This is the original art they're exchanging, and they're asking about his position. He's giving his own operations. It's fine, but he claims that he saw an explosion in the air. So, first off, the Pakistani Air Force hacked into their communication systems. They could hear all their chatter and communications, and later on the electronic warfare units of the Pakistani Air Force jammed that communication very effectively. As a result, these guys went into complete panic mode. Generally, the premier fighting force of any country is its Air Force, and the aircraft in that Air Force, especially the modern 4.5 generation ones. Aircraft are incredibly valuable assets for any country. If you lose 5 of these valuable assets in combat, how can you claim victory? Right now, we're not even talking about Operation Baniyanul Marsoos. We're not discussing the damage that was caused. You can look at any of their defense platforms, but no one will give you the real story. No one is talking about the wreckage of those downed Rafale aircraft, so that's that. Indians are setting records for confidence and weakness right now. Under the fundamental operations, you're looking at a chart made by international researcher Damon Simmons. It shows the impact on the targets in India and the targets in Pakistan from yesterday. The number of hits on military and air bases in India is significantly higher. I've been showing visuals for the past 3 days, and they're authentic visuals. Here's what's going on with the air bases. You're looking at some labeled and authentic images. You can do a reverse search if you want. None of these images are old, they're all recent, and from India's top military installations. These are from their air bases where Pakistani missiles have hit. Specifically, if we talk about the Adampur air base, it has seen about 60 to 70% damage. The S-400 battery has been completely neutralized. The Pakistani Air Force will soon present the evidence to the media. The BrahMos storage facility has been completely destroyed. There's been an impact in Udhampur and Pathankot as well, and it also affected the Jammu airbase. So, all these airbases have seen significant impacts. However, in their delusion, they won't even discuss the losses in front of the public. The minimal damage to our airbases is visible in the satellite images. The Norkan airbase has suffered very minimal damage, and the Sargodha airbase has seen minimal damage too. The Bar airbase had a hangar hit, but the structure is still intact over there. The repair work has already been done. Because of this, all the premier aircraft in Pakistan are currently able to operate at about 100% capacity. They're trying to cover up the extent of the damage to their aircraft. They've jammed mobile signals in those areas to prevent any additional videos from being uploaded to social media. So, who's really scared right now? This is pretty obvious to everyone. Because of this, they approached the United States for a ceasefire. In their military conference yesterday, they kept emphasizing that India wants a ceasefire right now. Clearly the damage they faced is way beyond what they anticipated. So, since Pakistan is a smaller country, we effectively countered their aggression. We held back their entire military might. Over 4 days we caused them substantial damage and impacted around 25 to 30 of their military bases. We really hit them hard.